Good morning, everyone. I am here to present a topic in understanding the self, which is entitled Real and Ideal Self Concept. So, the real and ideal self concept is the self as the regulating center of an individual's personality as self processes under the guise of ID, ego, or super-ego. Real and ideal self concept. So, the self as the regulating center of an individual's personality, self processes under the guise of ID, ego, and superego functioning. Psychology is the biggest breakthrough in understanding the psychological self. From this milestone, prominent psychologists followed with their own perspective of the self to contest the rules and functionings of ego as a self. These were landmarks of contemporary psychology and the understanding of the internal processes of man, or a group of psychologists. The next is the real self concept. In psychology, the real self and the ideal self are terms used to describe personality domains. The real self is who we actually are. It is how we think, how we feel, look, and act. The real self can be seen by others. But because we have no way of truly knowing how others view us, the real self is our self-image. The next is, what is real self in philosophy? The history of philosophy gives us many different accounts of the true self, connecting it to the essence of what a person is, the notions of conscience, the ideal human being. Some proponents of the true self can also be found within psychology, but its existence is mostly rejected. So the next is ideal self concept. The ideal self is an idealized version of yourself, created out of what you have learned from your life experiences, the demands of society, and what you admire in your role models. If your real self is far from this idealized image, then you might be dissatisfied with your life and consider yourself as a failure. The next is, what are the four self-concepts? The first one is the identity. The identity is the fact of being who or what a person or thing is. The next one is body image. The body image refers to how an individual sees their own body and how attractive they feel themselves to be. The next one is self-esteem. The self-esteem is how we value or perceive ourselves. The I can or the I can do it. The next one is the rule performance. Rule performance is how a person expresses his or her rule, like as shown as the picture. Thank you and God bless us all.